While both Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos earn a tidy sum hosting ABC's live show, one of them receives far more money than the other, on par with the other. It was in the 90s while Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos were co-workers on the set of All My Children. Mario Santos was portrayed by Consuelos, while Haley Vaughn was portrayed by Ripa. The couple tied the knot in 1996 after their on-screen romance became real. Now they have 2 children, Michael, Lola, and Dwagan. Recently, Ripa came clean about the fact that she and Consuelos had different salaries on their soap opera, despite Ripa having the first appearance. Before taking on the hosting role on the live broadcast, she discussed the wage gap she encountered. On the other hand, she was able to negotiate a tidy sum as compensation thanks to her 20-plus years of involvement with the show. With Mark Consuelos taking over as host, ABC's live show was rebranded as Live with Kelly and Mark after Ryan Seacrest left. Kelly Ripa was supposed to make a lot more than Consuelos because she has been on the show for over 20 years. Celebrity Net Worth reports that Ripa's yearly salary from the show is $22 million. The exact amount of her husband's earnings is currently unknown. In a 2023 interview with Variety, nevertheless, he revealed that it was far less than Ripa's salary. "I shouldn't make anywhere near what she makes," he admitted, explaining that this was his first contract on the job. "Since I am a novice, you can bet that I will not be playing hardball." After 2 years on the job, Consuelos may have received a raise, but he still probably won't be able to match his wife's salary. Ripa had to be tough during her pay discussions earlier in the episode, which is interesting. She revealed that the producers were coerced into paying the exorbitant amount after she attempted to quit, even though they first refused. "I wouldn't have bet money on their desire to pay me," she told Variety. "Someone probably had to pay me. I was making an effort to exit the building and secure the door behind me. Plus, I believe they quickly realized how badly they had messed up and how bad it looked. That was the driving force behind paying me a reasonable wage, in my opinion. The other option was out of the question." As a host, she had a lot of issues with the studio, and the payment was just the beginning. She revealed that when she first started working on the show, she was given a janitor's closet to use as her desk because she was never assigned an office. She went on to say that she had to wait in line with the studio audience just to use the restroom. Upon Regis Philbin's departure from the presenting role, she revealed that she was not offered his posh office. At that point, Ripa had been a part of the show for a whole decade. According to her, the network informed her that the office had been reserved for the new hire. Ripa was compelled to enter the office by coercion. "It was like, I am the new guy," she stated as she stared at them. "All I did was pack up and move. Because I just couldn't fathom how someone new could come in and take over the office while I was still in the janitor's closet. I pushed my way inside." Ripa made $36,000 per episode as she co-hosted with Michael Strahan from 2012 to 2016. The substantial increase to her present salary, roughly $80,000 each episode, is undeniable. Mark Consuelos made more money than Kelly Ripa on All My Children, and Kelly just recently came clean about it. 5 years before Consuelos, in 1990, she revealed she landed her acting role on the soap opera. On top of that, he joined the series completely unprepared for playing roles. Regardless of these reasons, Consuelos received a higher salary for the part. That the show was prepared to pay men more than women was something she couldn't comprehend, she said. "Similar to how I had no acting experience when I obtained my position at All My Children, I saw my husband, who also had no acting experience, and I told Bustle about it. On the other hand, I started working in 1990, while he probably started in 1995 and was paid more than me right away. There was no delay. It was unbelievable to me how fast they were ready to pay the guy more than the woman. She confided in me that I had been troubled by it ever since." Her 30 years of dedicated service to the same employer were highlighted by her remarks. "She will undoubtedly face backlash for sharing. Oh, but she makes such a wonderful living, people will say. I put in a lot of time and effort. So yeah, I do." She began to earn more than Consuelos, though, once she landed her posh position. She elaborated by saying that the goal of the competition was not to see who could share most. It has always been joint funds because we have been a couple for so long. When it comes to dealing with individuals, we are incredibly dated. Their love for one another knows no bounds, not even financial ones. The estimated net worth of Kelly Ripa is far higher than that of Consuelos. This is likely because Consuelos relied on Paige, while Ripa received regular payments from her hosting role.